Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Ryan and Robert Rants. Today we're going to do another trailer reaction and review. And what are we going to be doing that to today, Robert?
We're going to be doing The Roses, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Coleman.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I know for sure you haven't seen this trailer.
I have not.
I I have already. There's something I want to talk about, but I'll wait until after the trailer and then we'll
Cool. Sounds
discuss
good.
it. But yeah, I'm queued up and ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Three, two, one, go.
That bridge is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Feels weird not seeing Fox. I'll search.
Of course, she's a chef.
Did you see the name of the restaurant?
Uh-uh.
We've got crabs.
Nice. Of course he says that.
All right.
I like how one of the hashtags was War of the Roses.
So do you know why?
Why that's called War of the Roses?
Why the hashtag for War of the Roses?
Is that one of the things you were going to bring up?
Yeah, so the movie itself is based off of a novel,
Yeah.
for War of the Roses, but there was an adaptation of it back in the late 80s, early 90s, The War of the Roses with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. Um it's a movie I watched as a kid. I don't know why I watched that movie as a kid, but I did. And when I had saw the Roses, I was like, "Oh man, are they redoing it?" And then when I saw the trailer, I was like, "Okay, this is definitely a modern version
Yeah.
of it." So I'm real curious to hear what you think about it.
I mean, I think it's gonna be great. Like, I mean, Benedict is Cumberbatch is great. Olivia Coleman is amazing. So I mean, their chemistry is probably going to be great to watch. I have not read the novel, and I don't. I mean, I know of the novel. It's a classic novel, I believe, but I haven't seen the original movie, so uh, I honestly don't know what to expect or how it's going to end. But I really feel like it's going to be a movie, despite some of the things that you might, like she seems like she's a wealthy chef or something. But I think it's going to be a movie based, like we're all going to be able to relate probably to these characters in some way or form. Like, you might not be married, but you've probably been through a relationship that might. It seems like it's going to be on the fences, right? Like they're going to be going through some things. Not condoning throwing an orange at someone, but to use apples. No,
Or
but
no, it's the Family Guy reference about a sack of oranges. Doesn't
right,
leave a bruise. Sweet sack of Valencias or something like
yeah. I mean, no, but but I do like how he said the line from Doctor Strange. Things just got out of hand.
that.
So I was like, maybe that's just going to be his go-to line from now on.
Because of course, you have to have, Marvel studio actors when they do separate projects they have to reference. Just like with Thor and the Hammer and was it Men in Black International?
Yeah,
Chris Hemsworth.
yeah.
I didn't realize that until you brought it up right now that he said
I don't know why, but
that.
the line just sticks with me.
So if it plays out like, oh yeah, the adaptation I was telling you about, Danny DeVito directed it and he's
Okay.
in it. So if you've ever seen his movies like Matilda or he's done some other ones, but if you've ever seen those, like he
Yeah,
can really do dark comedy well. Did he do Death to Smoochie? I don't remember if he directed that one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. But yeah, you should check his stuff out. Definitely check that one out. If it's anything like that one was, I'm really curious to see what they do with this adaptation. Just the fact that they got the writer from Poor Things
Yeah,
already. Like, I don't know if you saw Poor Things,
I
but
think I did. I believe I did. Let me look it up just to. I mean, I've seen so many things.
yeah, that's the one with Emma Stone.
Oh no! I have not. That's the
What? You haven't seen Poor Things?
no. That's the one. Yeah, I know which one that is though.
You
I
got
do
to
know.
watch Poor Things. I
Yeah,
love that movie. I walked out of that theater like, yes, she's getting Best
yeah.
Actress. There's no way,
And she did, right? I believe she did, right?
and she did.
Yeah.
Well deserved. Well deserved. I mean, this movie's definitely Oscar bait, dude. Jay Roach has been like his career has been real interesting. Just what like some of the projects he's been doing. Like he was doing the Meet the Parents movies.
Well, say yes. This is
Then
directed
he
by.
did Bombshell, and then he's doing this one. But he also did Dinner with Schmucks. So I mean, uh, say
I
what you
mean,
will about that one,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, like
There was some
he,
funny moments in that movie. I will say that. That's definitely
yeah,
look that was a movie. I mean, I have some. My humor goes all up and down the spectrum. There's really nothing that's off limits with me. So I find a lot of things that I probably shouldn't find funny. So I don't
in your
know.
defense, I will say for that movie, the marketing did a really horrible job
Yeah, yeah,
of portraying what that movie really was.
yeah. I'm looking at his filmography.
Because
I
this
don't
is the
care about him
man
as
that
a
gave us
producer.
Austin Powers, dude.
Meet the Parents, yeah. Meet the Fox, yeah. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah,
Did he
you're
do
right.
Hitchhikers?
It says producer. Wait, no, I want the director, not producer. Come on, guys. He produced it. There we go. Okay, now we're down. Yep. Austin Powers, both the first. Oh, you did all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. He's kind of been all over the place to recount. Oh yeah, Bombshell. Okay, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never saw it, but I mean, it was like Oscar bait. Oscar
Yeah.
bait galore. I forget that he directed The Campaign, which I think is a funny movie. It's a stupid movie, but it's funny.
See that man. So I watched that movie like the year it came out,
Yeah.
and for the life of me, I could have sworn this movie came out later than what it did. For
It
some
does
reason,
feel
like
like it.
for
It
some reason, this had like a 2015
like 2016, right?
at
Around that
at
time.
no earlier than like 2014 for sure. And then when I find
Yeah.
out it's like 2012, I'm like, there's no way. Like I don't know what, because I felt like when I watched it and then it's like, oh yeah, it came out in 2012, and then I was like, no, I literally watched it like when it came out last year, and it was like 4 years ago.
Yeah. I think it's because of like at that time, that's around the time Galifianakis was already doing, the Hangover movies. He was hanging
Yeah,
those up, and it feels like those are really spread out with how far apart they are. And like around that time, it just feels like this would be like a movie we would get in 2014
yeah,
or around that time. Because yeah, even the same thing until you had said it, and I was like, oh man, it was 2012,
yeah. I mean,
which
even
means
this
this movie is
honestly,
13 years old.
yeah, and honestly, the same thing. Way off topic, but with 21 and 22 Jump Street, like, because 22 Jump Street came
Yeah.
out in 2014. So I always thought like it was around that same time frame. I guess it technically kind of is, but I thought it was like that same year. But
I
I
just
don't know.
remember seeing 22 in theaters for my birthday, and I don't remember. No, I think I saw 21. Yes, I saw 21 in theaters.
Yeah, I think I
That's
saw
right.
both. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but yeah, I just remember. Yeah. But anyways, that's just off topic. But
Oh, no.
I mean, I have nothing else to add to the video. I don't know what I did with the link
Yeah,
for
I have nothing else to say except, definitely Oscar bait. As out of 10 for the trailer, I'd give it a 6. A 6 out of 10 just off of the star power and because like I'm curious to see what they do with this adaptation.
Yeah, that seems fair. Let's see, when does it come out?
This one is coming out August 29th, so right at the end of summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it does. I mean, it highlights the cast, and I think that's what's going to be a huge selling point for this movie. Because you are going to have your, Olivia Coleman fans, you're going to have your Benedict Cumberbatch fans for sure. So I mean, I think they did a fine job showcasing them. And then it's gonna. I mean, the people who are gonna want to see this, they're gonna get interested just by the trailer alone. So I think it did its job. So I'll say like 6.5 out of 10. I think it was. I mean, for me with me and trailers, it's a little too long, but I mean, I think for its audience, for the target audience of this trailer, I think it's going to do what it needs to do. So I'd say 6.5 out of 10.
That's fair. That's fair. Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, be sure to like and subscribe. Get down in the comments. We want to hear your reaction, what you thought about the trailer as well, any expectations. Do you think it'll hold up to the adaptations? Have you seen the previous adaptation? We want to hear from y'all. Aside from that, Robert, what else we got going on the channel?
Yeah, so we got an Avengers Doomsday video up. We went through the whole cast list, predicting who was going to be on Sam Wilson's Avengers team. Go check that one out. That was a fun video. We also have a couple of videos up with our Thunderbolts coverage. We have a reaction review rant to the movie. Spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, go watch the movie, then come back and watch our video. We also do the same thing with our post credits for their post credit scene. We also have other trailer reactions on the channel just like this. We got Weapons, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Predator, Badlands, Fantastic Four. We got a wide variety of trailers, something for everyone. Be sure to check them out.
Awesome. Well, until then, we'll catch y'all next time.